Build the fire. Good afternoon, fire starters, hawkers, walkers, and stalkers. As we come in here with another strategic live, man. Shout out the whole nation. What's good with y'all? Man, this situation is getting way, way, way out of control. Like I said, man, things was going to start coming to the forefront as a lot of people have no idea, y'all. A lot of people have no idea what's going on the back end. And like I said, man, I am here to bring y'all what's really going on, what it really is and what it really ain't. As y'all see the headline at the top, the war in New Dallas. All right, for the ones who don't know, man, that's like I've been trying to tell y'all that this situation was going to start coming to the forefront with all who was involved, all the big major players. We ain't talking about the B-listers or the C-listers, EFG, HIJ, KLMNOP. No, we're not talking about them type. We're talking about the big dogs. Everybody that played a major part in the knockdown of Mo 3. All the big names we starting to see come to the light. Ain't that right, y'all? All right, major big names. All right, Yellow Beezy, for one, he been implicated. Errol Spence Jr. for two. All right, he been on the list. He been on the list. Not to mention now, Mr. Dallas, Texas blogger himself, Mr. Say Cheese. Shout out everybody up in here. I appreciate y'all, man. Hit that like button before we get into this presentation. We must do our due diligence. All right, because they have been trying to smack the channel. They have been trying to smack the channel, man. All right, over bullshit. But like I said, we've been following the guidelines. And in every single video, in every single sentence, or every alleged situation that you are breaking down, you ain't got to always say alleged this, alleged that, alleged this, alleged that. Long as this disclaimer, all right, is waving high in the sky, as long as you make it known that this live is for entertainment and educational purposes only, man. All right. And the goddamn thing y'all can do with this channel. All right. But shout out to all the haters, man. All right. Because they say if you ain't got no haters, you ain't popping. All right. As my channel has been reported over the last 2 weeks, 138 times, yo. 138 times. Anytime. And these are all false flags and false reports. This is just over the last week. Shout out the whole nation, everybody that's coming up in here. Not only that, man. All right. Anytime YouTube go back on a video from 3 years ago, all right, and put an age restriction on it, a video from 3 years ago, and it got 3 years of revenue. All of a sudden, a video that I made 3 years ago gets an age restriction, which proves, all right, that we have trolls that are literally going down the line on our channel. This ain't just my channel. This is our channel, the Fire Flame Nation channel. All right. Just hitting report, just reporting all my videos and all my lives, man, for no reason at all. For no reason at all. I appreciate all the love and the support and everybody for rocking with me, man. All right, and being loyal to me. Shout out the 100+ people that we have in here. Copyright disclaimer under section 107 of the Copyright Act allows for us to use this content for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news, reporting, scholarship, and research. Fair use. Read it again. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringed. Anything you hear in this live is for entertainment, educational purposes only. But y'all know what it is and what it ain't. Set fire to it. You know what's flammable now. All right. So watch it blow. Get back. With that being said, shout out the whole Fire Flame Nation, man. We up in here, man. I see y'all because it's a lot of things that's going on. Now, check this out. A lot of people have no idea, all right, that Say Cheese, that's right, Say Cheese and Errol Spence Jr. has been going at it for a minute on the back end, y'all. All right, this has been a situation that has been going back and forth with these two. All right. And it's the reason why Errol Spence Jr., all right, is not feeling Say Cheese and everything that's going on around this whole situation. All right. Now, we've seen Say Cheese come out and say the people that's supposed to be helping them, talking about Errol Spence Jr. as he throws in that little side step and hit him with the jab. Say Cheese sidestepped him and hit Errol Spence Jr. with the jab and saying Errol Spence Jr. should be the one that's helping him, but he not. I don't want to mention his name, but oh yeah, they trying to fuck with the channel already. I need everybody to hit the like button so we can get the information out. All right, we ain't even get 15 minutes in and they already fucking with the channel, y'all. All right, this is what happens when we bring nothing but strategic drops back to back. Now, peep the game. Sean Cotton went up there on Boss Talk 101 and said, I don't even want to say EJ name, but fuck it. Pay attention. But fuck it. I'm going to say his name anyway. I'm going to say his name anyway. Right? You see, with that being said, that was actually like the last straw, allegedly, for Errol Spence Jr. All right, now Errol Spence Jr. unfollows Say Cheese, y'all. All right, after this interview, stomp on the like button as we start to set fire. All right, Errol Spence Jr. As we know, Errol Spence Jr. is out of the country, y'all. He's out of the country. He's blocking all Yellow Beezy calls. He done changed his phone number. All right. And they said that Yellow Beezy is no longer, all right, a man down affiliate. Hit the like button. Strategic information here. Errol Spence Jr. has dropped Yellow Beezy from man down promotions, productions, whatever they had going on over there. Errol Spence Jr. has dropped Yellow Beezy like a goddamn bad habit. As we done heard, they tried to reach out to Errol Spence Jr. and Errol Spence Jr. ain't answering the phone. He ain't trying to hear that shit. Hold on, y'all. Errol Spence Jr. ain't trying to hear that, right? So we all see the interview. I apologize about that. Had to answer an important call, man. Let me turn these goddamn notifications and shit down, yo. All right? Because I'm a busy, busy man. I'm quite sure, like, we all are. And the phone stay ringing off the hook, which can actually be a distraction in certain situations, man. Sometimes you just gotta let that phone fucking go. Let it ring respectfully. All right. But anyway, Errol Spence Jr. has left the country, y'all. He left the country. He changed all his phone numbers, all his contact information, and he has dropped Yellow Beezy from Man Down Productions. Not only that, y'all, hit the like button. As of yesterday, I got the notification about 2 o'clock this morning that Errol Spence Jr. stopped following Say Cheese, y'all. Hit the like button. Strategic drop. Shout out everybody that's coming up in here. All right. And I was like, oh, it's up. It's up. But I said, nah, it ain't up yet. Because I'm waiting for another confirmation. All right. And we damn sure got it. Because right around probably about 30 to 40 minutes after, all right, I get the notification that Errol Spence Jr. has shut down Say Cheese. All right. We go look and we see Say Cheese also done unfollow Errol Spence Jr., y'all. Hit the like button. All right. Shout out everybody up in here. Let me zoom it up a little bit. In case y'all on them phones and not watching this on the TV. All right. He's not following Errol Spence Jr. anymore, y'all. And Errol Spence Jr. is not following him. Now, a lot of people have no idea, like I said, what was going on until GFTV started bringing it to the light. As we're going to continue to bring it to the light strategically, man. All right. But let me do my due diligence, man. Shout out the whole Fire Flame Nation. What's good with y'all, man? The whole nation hit that like button. Appreciate y'all for all the support, man. Drop where you from in the chat, man. Drop where you from in the chat, man. Justice for 3. Facts. Facts. Not only justice for 3, as we done seen, Say Cheese go up there and basically try to make a mockery out of Errol Spence Jr. on that platform. He tried to play him. He tried to say, nigga, Errol Spence Jr. got it. He should have did it. Errol Spence Jr., the main one. Fuck it. I'm going to say his name. The person that should be doing it is Errol Spence Jr. He got it. Did it on him. Right? Not only that, like I said, we also heard Say Cheese say the alleged reason why Errol Spence Jr. wasn't helping Yellow Beezy, because he claimed everybody on the internet was implicating and including Errol Spence Jr. in this Mo 3 situation. All right. Not only that, the feds is listening, the feds is watching. But like I said, y'all, as I strategically break this down, it was specifically Say Cheese platform that started a lot of fire and flame down there in Texas. It was Say Cheese platform that came in between a lot of local artists in and around Dallas, Oak Cliff, and the what? Fort Worth area. Hit the like button. Can we all agree? Stomp on it. Put it in the comment section. Flame it down. Ain't that right? Because Say Cheese disrespected Errol Spence Jr. on multiple occasions. All right. Say Cheese and Errol Spence Jr. has been going back and forth for a minute on the back end. And to tell you the truth, Errol Spence Jr. been telling Yellow Beezy to stay the fuck away from Sean Cotton, because Sean Cotton gonna have your ass locked up. Sean Cotton gonna have your ass in jail. Say Cheese gonna have all of our ass locked up. Hit the like button. Why you think Errol Spence Jr. never came on that platform? Strategic drop. Not only that, it was this specific video, y'all. All right? Give me 2 seconds. Strategic drop on the way. All right. We got over 189 plus. Let's continue to get the likes up so we can get this information out. Okay. Because it is very informative information. Shout out everybody from across the nation, man. Appreciate all the love and the support because Yellow Beezy has been telling, Errol Spence Jr. has been telling Yellow Beezy to stay the fuck off of Say Cheese, stay away from Say Cheese. Say Cheese gonna have all of our ass indicted, gonna have all of our ass locked up. All right. And for the simple fact, I don't like the shit that he doing over there on his platform. And I know a lot of people like, well, what the fuck Errol Spence Jr. got anything to do with Say Cheese doing on his platform? All right, that's just like Say Cheese got something to do with what Errol Spence Jr. do in the ring. Okay, it's two different battlefields. Stay in your lane, right? Right. But when Say Cheese decided to come in the space of this whole situation with Mo 3 and Errol Spence Jr., this was the situation right here that set off Errol Spence Jr. and the Say Cheese beef in real life. Hit the like button, drop your fire and TVs in the chat. Let's go.
You took to YouTube and you kind of gave the rundown on why you were betting against Errol Spence, I would say.
Yeah.
You told a lot of what happened with Mo 3 and that's really why I want to speak on that because I mean it's already out there anyway.
Yeah, I break it out with I'm a spiritual guy.
Stomp on that like button, y'all. This is how deep the situation, all right, inside, behind the scenes on the back end with Yellow Beezy, Say Cheese, all right, Errol Spence Jr. and Trapboy Freddy, all right. This Pacific interview, a couple of them, all right. Anyway, shout out Charleston White, all right. Shout out the big homie, all right. But it was this exact video that Errol Spence Jr. Say Cheese to take down.
And when I sit back and I look at that situation, everybody involved in that have taken some type of fall since that. Just from my dealings with Mo3's manager, and the personal and intimate conversations that he and I have had, and the details, and I'm telling you the details that he shared with me about that whole entire situation, as well as the case. It makes sense for Errol to have to, fall from his throne right now. So he can pay his dues for the part he played
Hit the like button.
in the death of Mo3. I don't know if there was Mo3 gold car at the end of that video at the crash, the Honda. Mo3 rapped about the Honda taking the plates off. Nobody knew that. He and Errol lived in the same apartment complex. Those that know. Mo started harassing, antagonizing, and trying to bully Errol Spence. Showing up at the gym, whether that was at the gym where they lived at and where he worked out in their own home. So Errol Spence not a street guy. Mo was trying to play street with a boxer. And let me tell it, that's what put the heat on him. So I'm gonna say allegedly, for your sake, not mine. But
allegedly,
yeah, I'm saying allegedly for your sake, not mine. On your channel, that Mo3 was chasing Errol Spence the night he had that wreck. Yeah. So
and this is what you heard throughout the street. We don't gotta, how you got the information, but this is what you heard.
I'm repeating it.
Okay.
No matter where I heard it at, I'm repeating it. With confidence. Boldly. I'm making bold statements and claims.
Confidence, bold statements and claims. On who platform this is? And Say Cheese got nerve to say other people on the internet was doing what? When it got the most views from your platform about Mo3 chasing Errol Spence Jr. down, right? And Errol Spence Jr. told Yella Beezy to stay the fuck away from Say Cheese, all right? Because he gonna get all of us indicted. I'm gonna go to jail. You gonna go to jail. We all go fall down because of this platform. And you need to tell your nigga Say Cheese to take that interview down talking about Mo3 was chasing me in this vehicle. As you see, Say Cheese never took it down. Let's go.
You often say you don't fuck with Mo3.
Yeah, and I'm taking the glasses out. Now, they're my police glasses. I want to look like a police nigga up here. That's why I wear them motherfucking glasses.
you often say you don't mess with Mo3 and fuck Mo3, but I think deep down you have some type of you like this music, man. I love
Lil Melvin. Nigga, I love Lil Melvin. Nigga, Mo3 would go put me on the album before he died. Nigga, when Half Head got killed in Fort Worth after when they did that shit. Nigga, and they were talking about he was banned. I was a nigga in Fort Worth talking about that little nigga ain't banned. He the baddest nigga I know. Nigga shot his way. I used to praise that little nigga. If nothing else, homie, he lived it all the way to the graveyard. You gotta, nothing else. He lived it all the way to the graveyard. But that was the other persona of him. But between Mo3 and Melvin, that was a struggle. Melvin was a church boy, knew God and everything, homie.
Yeah.
TYC, choir. Baby, done been through the youth village. Yeah, now, man. So yeah, I love Lil Melvin, homie. I love when his mother referred to him as Lil Melvin. She don't acknowledge Mo3. You saw that day. She said, "Y'all, yeah. I call him Lil Melvin." Yeah, I love Lil Melvin, homie. Yeah, he was a baby Tupac. Yeah, he was a baby Tupac, homie. But nigga, Mo3 worked hard to get killed. Lil Melvin was fighting just to get on stage and sing and be embraced. Mo3 worked hard to get killed, nigga. So now I love Lil Melvin music. In the name of Mo3. But nigga, it's Lil Melvin. It's Lil Melvin. I listened to his mama and what she said, Lil Melvin. Duck, nigga. See, they said Duck. That ain't no gangster name. That was a baby name. That's a baby. Duck. They just put the FBG in front of it, nigga. It was baby Duck. So yeah, nigga, it's just like in the movies, nigga. When they die, they go back to being Lil Melvin. Baby Duck. So yeah. Nah, homie. For those that know, homie, for those that have ears, let them hear. For those that have eyes, let them see. It's a lot of people blind, there's a lot of people deaf, nigga, to all this shit. I'm just not one of them. But I ain't just saying no shit just to be saying some shit.
And I ain't just saying no shit just to be saying some shit either. Okay? Because it's all Say Cheese fault from the beginning. You see, everybody had to realize when Charleston White, before Charleston White even came on Say Cheese, y'all, and revealed this information about how Mo3 was chasing Errol Spence Jr. down. All right. It didn't reach as many people as it did like it did when it went on Say Cheese. Now, peep the game. It was when Charleston White went live before he went on Say Cheese, y'all. All right, it was Charleston White that went live before he went on Say Cheese, man. And this was the uncut truth. Hit the like button, drop your fire and TVs in the chat. This is how deep this situation with Mo3, Errol Spence, Yella, Trapboy, and everybody that's involved.
Boy Freddy fans. And I'm talking to Dallas, Texas now. I'm talking to everybody. I'm talking to Jerry Jones. I'm talking to Dez Bryant, Dak Prescott. I'm talking to Mark Cuban. I'm talking to all y'all that's listening that was in support of Errol Spence. Y'all must forgot. Errol Spence was in on the Mo3 murder. Come on, now everybody in the town know this. Now I know this the town. Everybody outside of Dallas don't know this. But let me just tell it to the world. See, Mo3 and Errol Spence lived in the same apartment complex. Mo3 started bullying these niggas around here. They couldn't come outside.
Exclusive content, y'all. We got over 300 plus just to get it started, man. Everybody hit the like button. Let's get this informative information out. Because just like I was saying from the beginning of the show, since Say Cheese went on Boss Talk 101 the other day and said, fuck Errol Spence Jr., I'm going to say his name anyway. He should be the one bonding out Yellow Beezy, all right? As y'all see, Errol Spence Jr. has changed all of his contact information. He is actually out of the country right now. I'm hearing on the back end he dropped Yellow Beezy from Man Down Productions. Not only that, he's not answering Yellow Beezy calls, Trapboy Freddy calls, or nobody that's affiliated with him. Also, I got this information last night about 2 a.m. this morning, to be exact, that Errol Spence Jr. has stopped following Say Cheese. All right. And right about 40 minutes after that, y'all, all right, I get another notification that Say Cheese, okay, himself stopped following Errol Spence Jr., y'all. Hit the like button. Strategic drop. And like I said, man, Say Cheese ran his mouth a whole lot on this situation that was going on, and that went on the back end. Not only that, man, he also antagonized it, threw gas on the situation, and hyped it up. He souped it up even more by bringing people on his platform, talking about the beef, talking about what they heard, talking about who was involved, talking about how it went down and who it went down with and who passed the bag off to who and who got these phone records, and all this is going on in the city of Dallas among local individuals. Everybody that is tied to each other, everybody that know each other. I know your aunt, I know your cousin, I know your grandmama. All right, I know your niece, your uncle, your daughter go to school with my son go to school with your daughter. You see the type of inferno it started? It started a wildfire. It started a major wildfire. And not only that, man, the thing that started the whole wildfire of it all right, is when Say Cheese allowed Charleston White to come on his platform and actually say with confidence, no alleged, that Errol Spence Jr. was getting chased by Mo 3, y'all. All right. And it was that very second right there. Errol Spence Jr. said, nah, bruh, that shit need to come down. You need to take this shit down, bruh, right now. You need to take this down, bruh. He told Yellow Beezy to tell your man to take that interview down. Tell your man to stop entertaining the fact he gonna get all of us indicted. He gonna get all of us locked up. All this shit gonna come back to haunt us. Right? And now we understand why. All right. Check it out. Strategic drop. Now we understand why Errol Spence Jr. wasn't picking up the phone and changed all his contact information right after this situation happened with Yellow Beezy, y'all. All right. After Charleston White already that came up here and dropped official information about the situation. We gonna let it rock out. Everybody hit the like button, y'all. Drop your fire TVs in the chat. Let's go, man.
Spence. Y'all must forgot. Errol Spence was in on the Mo 3 murder. Come on now, everybody in the town know this. Now I know this the town. Everybody outside of Dallas.
It's what I say. All right, what's understood? You understood what I meant, right? Right? There you go. That's all that count.
Don't know this, but let me just tell it to the world. See, Mo 3 and Errol Spence lived in the same apartment complex. Mo 3 started bullying these niggas around here. They couldn't come outside. They couldn't do nothing. So Trapboy Freddy couldn't come outside. Yella Beezy couldn't come outside. But Errol Spence still had to go to boxing practice, right? Now, this is the honest to God truth. This is the honest to God truth. Now, I want all the bloggers, I want y'all to tune in now. Y'all share this because this is the honest to God truth. After Mo 3 death, everybody thought they could go back to try to be normal. They got rid of the little bully and nobody had. So things started happening in this city. Things started happening to Trapboy Freddy. Man, goddamn, that nigga went to the feds for a tiger. His dope houses started getting hit.
Yep.
Yella Beezy started catching rape cases.
Yep.
Well, Errol thought he would just go scave away. He thought he would just go scave away. Well, let me take y'all back to the story where all this began. If you go listen to it's 2 songs that Mo 3 made. Mo 3 started antagonizing Errol Spence. This is the honest to God truth. This is what they don't want to tell y'all. So Mo 3 started fucking with Errol Spence, homie, because they lived in the same apartment complex. Mo 3 manager Rainwater and Errol Spence mama, right? So Errol Spence and Rainwater is good friends. Errol Spence mother and Rainwater mothers are best friends, real friends. Errol Spence mother and Rainwater mothers are best friends. Errol Spence mother and Rainwater mothers are best friends, real close friends. So when Mo 3 started fucking with Errol Spence, it caused a rift between Mo and Rain because Rain was telling Mo, man, leave Errol alone, homie. He not like that. Well, Mo 3 was a little bully. So he started pressing Errol motherfucking ass. Remember in that song, he said, nigga, when I came up to the gym, so he started fucking with Errol at the gym. Naturally, Earl go get scared. Earl is out in the city about, and at the time, Earl was a drunk. He ain't no drunk no more. Earl used to be the town drunk. Every club Earl was at, you go see him coming in, smiling, looking good. But boy, when it was time to go, he wobbling out that motherfucker like Ned the wino. So listen to me, right? So that night that Earl had that wreck, Earl really wasn't driving drunk. Yeah, he was drunk, but he wasn't driving drunk. Mo 3 was fucking with him, chasing him. This is the honest to God truth, y'all. So when Earl had that wreck, he really wasn't driving drunk. He was in the where he was driving it, homie, in Dallas. Everybody know, nigga, you can't go through there at no 100 and some mile per hour. But he got a little Mo 3 and them chasing him in the back. So after Earl had that wreck, everybody said enough is enough. They was sick of Mo 3 shit. He fucking with the world's champ. So that was a secret that most people didn't know. Not many people, that was a secret that most people didn't know, champ. So that was a secret that most people didn't know.
That was a secret that most people didn't know. Not only that, no one knew the ties with Earl Spence Jr. and Yellow Beezy and the knockdown situation. Everybody completely forgot about Earl Spence Jr. Everybody completely forgot about it. As Earl Spence Jr. sat back in the cut and strategically planned this. Like I said, the only one with enough money, the only one with enough motion to pull this off would have been Earl Spence Jr. Because if that was the case, they would have been knocked Mo 3 down. Hit the like button. Can we all agree? If Yellow Beezy and Trapboy and all these other motherfuckers had so much motion, they would have been knocked down Mo 3 way before the situation with Earl Spence Jr. Right or wrong? Definitely, especially if you're a real stepper, stomper, and you stand on shit, right? Right. But Earl Spence Jr. said, just like Charleston White said, enough is enough. And not only did he say enough is enough with this situation that damn near cost him his life and absolutely cost him his career, he also told Say Cheese to take down this interview with Charleston White went up there exposing to the world what actually went down. Why Say Cheese didn't take it down, y'all? Hit the like button. Let's make real life matters, make real life sense. Why Say Cheese chose to entertain this situation? Why he chose to entertain it? Let's find out.
This is the honest to God truth. This is what they don't want to tell y'all. So Mo 3 started fucking with Earl Spence, homie, because they lived in the same apartment complex. Mo 3 manager Rainwater and Earl Spence mama, right? So Earl Spence and Rainwater is good friends. Earl Spence mother and Rainwater mothers are best friends, real close friends. So when Mo 3 started fucking with
What's up, Cyrus? Where your wrench at?
Earl Spence, it caused a rift between Mo and Rain because Rain was telling Mo, man, leave Earl alone, homie. He not like that. Well, Mo 3 was a little bully. So he started pressing Earl motherfucking ass. Remember in that song, he said, nigga, when I came up to the gym, so he started fucking with Earl at the gym. Naturally, Earl go get scared. Earl is out in the city about, and at the time, Earl was a drunk. He ain't no drunk no more. Earl used to be the town drunk. Every club Earl was at, you go see him coming in, smiling, looking good. But boy, when it was time to go, he wobbling out that motherfucker like Ned the wino. So listen to me, right? So that night that Earl had that wreck, Earl really wasn't driving drunk. Yeah, he was drunk, but he wasn't driving drunk. Mo 3 was fucking with him, chasing him. This is the honest to God truth, y'all. So when Errol had that wreck, he really wasn't driving drunk. He was in the where he was driving it, homie, in Dallas. Everybody know, nigga, you can't go through there at no 100 and some mile per hour. But he got a little Mo 3 and them chasing him in the back. So after Errol had that wreck, everybody said enough is enough. They was sick of Mo 3 shit. He fucking with the world's champ. So that was a secret that most people didn't know. Not many people in the city knew what kind of car Mo 3 was driving. Only person really knew what kind of car Mo 3 was driving was who? Earl. Earl gave a drop on the car after the wreck. That's how they was able to get the drop on Mo. Mo been driving.
Not only that, don't forget who was at Mo 3's Airbnb, y'all. The day before Mo 3 got knocked down and did that interview to actually what? Confirm and stamp what kind of car Mo 3 was driving around in.
Driving this little Honda forever. Nobody, so Earl and him, so Earl gave the drop. So guess what? Earl can't stay. Come on, man. God had to get him too. God had to get him too, man. Yeah. Even though he didn't pull the trigger, so he helped. So now, man, so everything worked out how it's supposed to work out. So now that he done fell from glory, he can begin the process of redemption. Repent, turn away from your wicked ways. He done already stopped drinking. Turn away from your wicked ways and live accordingly to God's word. And that's what done happened to Earl, y'all. Y'all watched the man fall from grace because he done something in the dark that hadn't really came to the light,
That's
that needed
right.
to come to the light. Well, that's why he lost the fight.
Hear that? All right. Not only that, y'all, I tried to explain to everybody also. All right. Trapboy Freddy is broke as a bitch. All right. The little bit of bag that he did have trying to save up, it all gone. Not only is it all gone with all this fake ass moissanite jewelry, because we all know it'd be so easy to get a bag off of this jewelry, make you a couple of flips, and just what? Get back to the business, right? But we know for a fact that the jewelry is fake and it ain't worth shit. Not only that, we done heard Trap Boy Freddy say on that porch interview that he just did that he's broke. He took advantage of a lot of rap checks. He took advantage and he took things for granted. What I don't understand is why would you wait until you get broke to sign an artist? Hit the like button, y'all. Strategic drop. Now, Trap Boy Freddy just signed this artist. All right. That's right. We about to expose it all. Now he waits till he's at the end of his career, dead broke to the world, ain't got no money to push this artist or anything, right? Check it out, right? Hit the like button.
Records, nigga, you know what I'm saying? HavingOurWay.com, nigga, pull up and get this shit. But check this out, man. I want y'all to welcome the newest member, the first member, to HavingOurWay.com, nigga. Yeah, man, Timothy.
Stop on that like button already. Strategic information. Stop on that like button, man. All right, because Trap Boy Freddy think he's slick. And if I was Chuck Moolah, you better watch yourself, bro.
Yeah, shining like blue diamond, nigga. Yeah, before the deal, nigga. Fuck you talking about, nigga. By the way, nah, we finna just enhance this shit and take it to a whole new level, man. Come on, man. All blue, man.
All blue, man.
All blue.
Got a long way, man.
It's time, baby. Dallas, Texas, nigga. We got nothing, nigga. Let's go.
Okay, so Trap Boy Freddy signs this artist to his label, which he had this record label for years, right? Pay attention, y'all, as I strategically break these demons the fuck down. He had this record label for years and never signed a goddamn artist a day in his life. Now he wait till he down to all his crumbs, Look at the type money they gave the dude. All right? Look what they gave the nigga. But anyway, he waits till he broke down on his luck to sign an artist that we know for a fact, if you broke, bruh, how you gonna sign an artist? How you gonna push them? How you gonna market them? How you gonna promote them? Make it make sense, y'all. Hit the like button. How you gonna market the artist? You can't even market your goddamn self. How you gonna promote the artist? You can't even promote your goddamn self. How you gonna make this artist a platinum artist if you ain't a platinum artist, motherfucker? All right? How this artist that you signed gonna learn how to be a boss? All right? If you a so-called boss, but you fumbled the goddamn bag. You fumbled the goddamn bag. What the hell can you teach this kid? You ain't trying to teach this kid a goddamn thing. You trying to use this kid, man. All right, as we see also having our way records. All right. Check it out, y'all. Strategic drop. 6 posts, 2,000 followers, 3 following. Make it make fucking sense. Make it make fucking sense. All right. Check it out. As I strategically break this down. The war in New Dallas, literally, as Trapboy Freddy trying to find his way up out of something. So he decides to sign Chuck Muller, all right, to this weak ass Having Our Way Records. You done had this record label for how long, bro? All right, you don't even post shit on this page. All right, and for this
Hey, what's
kid,
that? It's your boy Big Trap.
check it out, for this kid to sign this contract, bro, I'm trying to tell you, this kid better watch himself. This kid better watch himself right now because we know Trapboy Freddy is desperate for money. Not only is he desperate for money, we seen him going on all these platforms back to back like we never seen him move before ever in our life, which proves he's desperate for money. Not only that, since you done signed this kid, Trapboy Freddy, what have you done for him? What type of visuals and marketing have you done for him? Why didn't you bring your artists on your interviews with you as I strategically break this lying motherfucker down? So you go do interviews, right? On these platforms, you come out the blue 3 years later. You ain't done an interview in like 2-3 years. But now you shows up at the height of the Yellow Beezy Mo3 situation. You shows up on these platforms, but you don't bring your artists. Make it make sense. Strategic drop. Strategic information, which proves he has another motive, y'all. Because if people was really trying to push this artist and really trying to market and promote this artist would be on the porch, on that interview with him. It'd be on the Big Fats podcast, Cam Capone News, and Bad Speakers. But why he's not? Because you ain't got no plan on marketing this kid. You trying to knock this kid down, bro. You trying to get this kid knocked down, bro. And the crazy part, this kid is desperate for fame, desperate for money. All right, it don't even look like a good $10,000 that they gave this man. All right, anytime you see a motherfucker talking about they doing contracts, you don't see no contracts, you don't see shit going on, right? You just see a blinded kid that want to be down with the culture. That's it, and that's all. They got a dummy. Respectfully, they got a dummy. Like I said, Trapboy Freddy has never mentioned this goddamn artist. Have you, y'all? Hit the like button. Strategic drop. Go back to every interview he did over the past month. He never mentioned this artist not one goddamn time. Not one goddamn time. So if you got a record label and you just signed the artist and you ain't promoting your label or your artist, then what the fuck did you sign them for? What's your intentions? What's your motive? Okay? It looked like somebody about to be lined the fuck up, bro. It looked like somebody about to be lined the fuck up. And it's gonna be this kid right here, man. Sad but true. Sad but very true. And not only is that sad and very true, that Trapboy Freddy got a what? Scoop this low. Scoop this low. Because he fucked up and fumbled the bag multiple times. Not one time, not two times, not three times, multiple times, y'all. Multiple times. All right? Make it make sense. What they signing for? $1,500. That's it. $1,500 and an iPhone and some moissanite. All right? Because Trapboy Freddy never mentioned this boy name. Never promoted him on the interviews or anything like that. And not only is that sad and fucked up, like I said, it's not surprising to me. Because listen here, I'm hearing on the back end, y'all, that Errol Spence Jr. warned Yellow Beezy. He warned Yellow Beezy. He said, bro, tell your man to take that shit down off of that platform. Not only did he warn him, y'all, he said, I advise you to stay off of his platform. Stop doing them interviews. Stop talking so much. Stop speaking on the Mo3 shit. Stop speaking on the Mo3 shit. Why you keep speaking on the Mo3 shit? Leave that shit alone. Because when it all said and done, when it all fall down, don't call me, nigga. Don't call me, nigga. All right, don't call me, bro. As we see, like I said, Say Cheese tried to shit on Errol Spence Jr. and say, fuck it. I'ma say his name anyway. I'ma say his name anyway. He should have been the one helping him. He should have been the one helping him. Even though Errol Spence Jr. is trying to keep quiet in this situation, even though we know that it's impossible for him to. All right, we got somebody like Say Cheese that's still putting Errol Spence Jr. name in his mouth. Of course, us bloggers and YouTubers are, but we're talking about Say Cheese, yo. All right, and like I said, he told Say Cheese, all right, years ago to take this interview down with Charleston White talking about Mo3 was chasing me. He told Yellow Beezy and Trapboy Freddy, bro, tell your man to take that shit down. Tell your man to take that shit down. All right, but he never took it down. He never took it down. And let me tell y'all something. Soon as Yellow Beezy got arrested, yo. Soon as he got arrested, all right, Errol Spence Jr. changed his contact information, changed his phone numbers, changed his emails, all right, blocked Yellow Beezy, all right, and is not accepting any of Yellow Beezy calls, none of Trapboy Freddy calls, or nobody that's affiliated with Yellow Beezy. And he done dropped Yellow Beezy from Man Down Promotions, y'all. All right, so if y'all don't see, remember y'all heard it here first. Because we see Rat Face over there last night stealing my content with the Man Down chain and the Man Down situation with Errol Spence and Yellow Beezy, when we all know I was the first one to bring that to the light. Nobody paid no attention to that Man Down shit but GFTV and the Fire Starters. All right, that nigga ran out of content. We been on that shit. Ratface, the one running my content that I done broke down 2-3 weeks ago. Man Down promotions, Yellow Beezy, and Errol Spence Jr., which y'all don't know. Errol Spence Jr. and Yellow Beezy. That Man Down Promotions, Errol Spence Jr. added Yellow Beezy to that. As a bonus, as a sign-on bonus for the situation that took place. All right. Are we making sense? Absolutely. We're making complete goddamn sense. Like we've been making sense. Some people might not understand it at first. Some people might think I'm reaching, but listen, I don't bring all my receipts and cram everything up at one time. I like to lay my foundation so everybody can get a clear understanding of every aspect that's going on. Because if you cram everything up, it'll go over your head and under your feet. And this is what they do. They try to hit us with so much different shit to cause a diversion on what's actually going on and taking place. And the whole core of this situation is Errol Spence Jr. Why you think Say Cheese said, I ain't gonna mention his name, but fuck it, I'm gonna mention his name anyway. Fuck it, I'm gonna mention his name anyway. I don't get no fuck. I don't get no fuck. I'm gonna mention his name anyway. And as we see, man, once that interview dropped, okay, check it out, y'all. Once that interview dropped, once it got out there, all right, he stopped following Say Cheese, y'all. All right, and about 30 minutes later, I got a notification as well, all right, that Say Cheese has stopped following Errol Spence Jr. The like button, y'all. All right. The new war in Dallas. The war in the new Dallas. Shout out everybody up in here. All right, because the one who actually started the war in Dallas, you want to get technical? If y'all got kicked out kindly, just come back in, hit the like button, drop Fire TV in the chat. Let the algorithm know that you are engaging. Please share this live so this could get out to the people who need to get out to, man. This is very informative information. All right. Nobody is paying attention to this shit. All right. As you know, I'm always doing strategic background information on the back end. All right. And what happened when Say Cheese tried to step in Errol Spence Jr. realm? All right. By allowing Charleston White to come up there and kick dirt on his name. Understand how deep this is. He allowed Charleston White to come on his platform, just like he allowed Charleston White to come on his platform and say that shit about Lil Ronnie and his daughter. Hit the like button. That part. You see all the controversy this man creates? It came from his platform, though. Like I said, we ain't got nothing against Charleston White. I fuck with Charleston White all the way. I do. 100. No cap. I do. But Say Cheese allowed Charleston White to come up there and say those words. Say Cheese could have edited that. Say Cheese could have stopped that. Say Cheese wanted that drama. He wanted that energy. He wanted to start conflict in and around the Fort Worth area with that situation when Charleston White went up there and said that about Lil Ronnie and his daughter. That could have easily been avoided. Say Cheese, they had to upload it. Say Cheese, they had to upload it. He could have edited it. Same way like he had to upload this situation as I strategically break it down. He ain't even had to upload this video. of Charleston White talking about Mo 3 chasing Errol Spence Jr., knowing the fans listening, knowing the fans watching. So if the fans listening and the fans watching, why the fuck would you do it then, bro? Why would you do it, bro? All right, stop on that like button, y'all. We then got 500 plus, respectfully, as I bring nothing but strategic information every time we come live, every video I drop. Nothing is regurgitated over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. And it never will be, because I got so much on this situation, so very much. All right, now when Say Cheese stepped in Errol Spence Jr. round, this is what the fuck happened to him. And I hope it happened to him again. Look at Say Cheese punk ass. About to get knocked the fuck out. All right, all that shit he popped. Can't even fucking fight. Hit that like button. All right, that's also Sauce Walker, right? All right. And didn't that video with Say So P from the other angle end up on who platform? Right? But let's continue. All right, he ain't even last 2 fucking seconds. Okay, so Say Cheese catches a knockout, man. He catches a body. He catches a body in front of the world. All right? Or did the body catch him? Literally. All right? Because that's what it looked like that just fucking happened. No fight in them whatsoever. All right? All they know how to do is run their mouth. But when it's time to put them gloves on, all right, I'm just setting an example. When it's time to put them gloves on and stand on shit like a man, and the reason why I'm playing this, all right, strategically, because don't y'all know, y'all don't understand the strategic breakdown, man. Don't y'all know where Sean Cotton is allegedly headed? All right, he would have to do that for the rest of his life. Hit the like button. All right, and if you can't defend yourself, what's going to happen? Hit the like button now. Strategic drop. Strategic drop. We already know where he's on his way to, right? For a very long time, possibly, right? Okay. And if you can't defend yourself when you behind that wall, bro, you're going to be food. You're going to be somebody's property. You're going to be somebody's bitch. Hit the like button. You're going to be somebody's bitch in there, bro. All right, you ain't got no fight in you at all. At all. Never fought a battle in your goddamn life. Anytime you swinging on a motherfucker and you curling up while you swinging, you ducking while you swinging, niggas gonna eat your ass up in there. All right? He can't do no jail time, which proves this nigga gonna tell every goddamn thing he know. Strategic breakdown, which proves this nigga gonna tell every goddamn thing he know because he can't do jail. He can't stand around no real niggas, all right, on an everyday basis. They gonna run right through him. He ain't trying to see that shit. You think he trying to see that shit? No, he's not. That man telling every goddamn thing he know. That's why he said, I shouldn't mention his name, but fuck it. I'ma say his name. Huh. EJ. I'ma say his name. EJ. All right? I'ma say his name. EJ. Shout out everybody up in here. I'ma say his name. EJ. Ain't that something, y'all? Ain't that some shit? Not only is that some shit, man. Like I said, this situation has been going down. Check it out. Hit this like button, man. Appreciate everybody that's up in here, man. Let's go. Hold on a second here.
All the Earl Spence fans, all the Earl Spence, Yella Beezy, Trapboy Freddy fans. And I'm talking to Dallas, Texas now. I'm talking to everybody. I'm talking to Jerry Jones. I'm talking to Dez Bryant, Dak Prescott.
Okay, so the first clip I played was edited. This is the uncut version, man. Let's go. Hit that like button. Strategic drop, strategic information, man. This has fueled so much fire in Dallas on the back end with the ones that are involved, man. Let's go.
I'm talking to Mark Cuban. I'm talking to all y'all that's listening that was in support of Earl Spence. Y'all must forgot. Earl Spence was in on the Mo 3 murder. Come on now, everybody in the town know this. Now I know this the town. Everybody outside of Dallas don't know this. But let me just tell it to the world. See, Mo 3 and Earl Spence lived in the same apartment complex. Mo 3 started bullying these niggas around here. They couldn't come outside. They couldn't do nothing. So Trapboy Freddy couldn't come outside. Yella Beezy couldn't come outside. But Earl Spence still had to go to boxing practice, right? Now, this is the honest to God truth. This is the honest to God truth. Now, I want all the bloggers, I want y'all to tune in now. Y'all share this because this is the honest to God truth. After Mo 3 death, everybody thought they could go back to try to be normal. They got rid of the little bully and nobody had. So things started happening in the cities. Things started happening in the Trapboy Freddy. Man, goddamn, that nigga went to the feds for a tiger. Or getting hit. Yella Beezy started catching rape cases. Well, Earl thought he would just go scave away. He thought he would just go scave away. Well, let me take y'all back to the story where all this began. If you go listen to it's 2 songs that Mo 3 made. Mo 3 started antagonizing Earl Spence. This is the honest to God truth. This is what they don't want to tell y'all. So Mo 3 started fucking with Earl Spence, homie, because they lived in the same apartment complex. Mo 3 manager Rainwater and Earl Spence mama, right? So Earl Spence and Rainwater is good friends. Earl Spence mother and Rainwater mothers are best friends, real close friends. So when Mo 3 started fucking with Earl Spence, it caused a rift between Mo and Rain because Rain was telling Mo, man, leave Earl alone, homie. He not like that. Well, Mo 3 was a little bully. So he started pressing Earl motherfucking ass. Remember in that song, he said, nigga, when I came up to the gym, so he started fucking with Earl at the gym. Naturally, Earl go get scared. Earl is out in the city about, and at the time, Earl was a drunk. He ain't no drunk no more. Earl used to be the town drunk. Every club Earl was at, you go see him coming in, smiling, looking good. But boy, when it was time to go, he wobbling out that motherfucker like Ned the wino. So listen to me, right? So that night that Earl had that wreck, Earl really wasn't driving drunk. Yeah, he was drunk, but he wasn't driving drunk. Mo 3 was fucking with him, chasing him. This is the honest to God truth, y'all. So when Earl had that wreck, he really wasn't driving drunk. He was in where he was driving it, homie, in Dallas. Everybody know, nigga, you can't go through there at no 100 and some mile per hour. But he got little Mo 3 and them chasing him in the back. So after Earl had that wreck, everybody said enough is enough. They was sick of Mo 3 shit. He fucking with the world's champ. So that was a secret that most people didn't know. Not many people in the city knew what kind of car Mo 3 was driving. Only person really knew what kind of car Mo 3 was driving was who? Earl. Earl gave a drop on the car after the wreck. That's how they was able to get the drop on Mo. Mo been driving his little Honda forever. Nobody, so Earl and him, so Earl gave the drop. So guess what? Earl can't stay. Come on, man. God had to get him too. God had to get him too, man. Yeah. Even though he didn't pull the trigger, so he helped. So now, man, so everything worked out how it's supposed to work out. So now that he done fell from glory, he can begin the process of redemption. Repent, turn away from your wicked ways. He done already stopped drinking. Turn away from your wicked ways and live accordingly to God's word. And that's what done happened to Earl, y'all. Y'all watched the man fall from grace because he dumped something in the dark that hadn't really came to the light, that needed to come to the light. Well, that's why he lost the fight. Do that make sense to everybody? That's why. That's why everybody's so shocked right now. But for those that know, so that's why you see people saying long live Mo 3. Because everybody in this city who know what's going on. Why you think you don't see Trapboy Freddy coming out there with him? See, listen, one of them fight nights when Earl had his last fight in Dallas, Trapboy Freddy fuck his baby mama. Now they all cool. Trapboy Freddy, Yella Beezy, and Earl Spence. Trapboy Freddy fuck Earl Spence baby mama. They caused the rift in the clique. Earl Spence baby mama go on to fuck Mo 3 manager. She go on to fuck everybody in Mo 3 clique. It body rocked Earl. So then that's why you just seen Earl and Yella Beezy. Trap Boy Freddy can't hang with him no more because, he fucked the nigga baby mama. Of course nigga gonna be mad, nigga fuck your baby mama. One of my little partners fucked my baby mama. We still cool today. Yeah. Now, you know what your niggas is? The bitch wrong, not the nigga. So now. So they whole little clique just decimated. So that's why you don't see Trap Boy Freddy come out with them. And let me just say this, boxers. If you go come out, ringing, singing, and rapping and dancing, get you a healthy rapper.
Hit that like button, y'all. Strategic drop. Hit that information button so everybody can get the information. The like button is like the information button. All right. Respectfully, it makes everyone else be informed that this information is actually taking place. So y'all hit that information button, y'all. Let's go.
Big Extra Plug should have just sung from the back. You do not come out to the world with a big titty, big belly rapper thinking you go win the fight. You're giving off the wrong energy, the wrong vibe. You got a fat guy leading you out. So next time, have Big X Plug rap from the sits in the stands, in the seating area, ringside. Don't let him walk you out to the ring and he out of shape and unhealthy, just as big as he can be.
Now, let me explain something to y'all. To all you slow motherfuckers, let me break it down illa, respectfully. Now, we know that this man down, all right, Errol Spence Jr. started this man down. Check it out, y'all. I'm gonna show y'all something here. I'm gonna show y'all something here. Show y'all something. All right. Now, Errol Spence Jr. claimed that he got this man down situation. Hit the like button. We're going to strategically break these lying motherfuckers down. All right. Now, everybody say he branded this man down situation from this fight here with Kell Brook. All right. And when you actually look on the man down chain, allegedly, all right, on the chain, it's supposed to be Kell Brook taking a knee. No Diddy, right? This is where Errol Spence Jr. claimed. This is how he started this whole promotion. Now, let me break something down to y'all. Yes, he did incorporate man down promotions not too long after this fight. And he says that's why he decided to name his promotions Man Down. But what's interesting to me, fire starters, hawkers, walkers, and stalkers, that it wasn't until the Mo 3 knockdown that these trophies was presented, as we see 5 years ago. Right? It wasn't until, all right, 4 years ago, when it wasn't until 5 years ago when him and Yellow Beezy started flaunting these man down promotions chain and trophies that ESPN started to ask Errol Spence Jr., how did you get the name Man Down? Pay attention. This is after Mo 3. The chain that was gifted is after Mo 3. Exactly the same year, 5 years ago, Mo 3, right? Now, as I strategically break this down, all right, here come the bomb. This was when Errol Spence Jr. started to celebrate the man down that was so-called inspired by Kell Brook 5 years ago. Why would you start celebrating the inspired chain that was inspired by Kell Brook 5 years ago after Mo 3 got knocked down when this situation with Kell Brook happened back in 2017, nigga? Who the fuck you think you fooling? And that's why Yellow Beezy got it around his neck, right? Because what did Yellow Beezy do in this Kell Brook fight? Did he let you fuck him in the ass or something? Respectfully, what did Yellow Beezy do after this Kell Brook fight for him to get a man down promotions chain? Let me say it again. All right? Did Yellow Beezy allow you to fuck him in the ass? Did he bend his yellow ass over, no Diddy, and allow you to fuck him like Ice Cube say, no Vaseline, you nasty motherfuckers? Because ain't no other way this man to have a man down chain on his neck. Let's go. Let's make real life matters, make real life sense. Yeah, we all the way up. Hit the like button. We got over 500 plus. I'm bringing it. I'm bringing the fire. I'm bringing the flame. Like I said, if Kell Brook inspired this man down promotion situation, Why did it take, okay, till literally 3 years later, after the Mo 3 knockdown, for you to start celebrating it? And with that being said, let's watch him celebrate it. Watch this shit, y'all. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this motherfucker, y'all. Look at this piece of shit. Look at it. All right? 5 years ago. All right? He said it was inspired by Kell Brook. But that Kell Brook situation happened all the way back in 2017. So why the fuck you been? Why they been inspire you? Why they been inspire you? You lying motherfucker. Why they been inspire you? All right? Because Kell Brook didn't inspire that chain and that trophy. Who inspired that chain and that trophy, all right, was Yellow Beezy in the celebration of the knockdown of Mo 3, motherfucker. All right, everybody know that. Everybody know that. All right, and right after you went on your solo rant, check it out, y'all. He brings Yellow Beezy in. He brings Yellow Beezy in and gives him the man down trophy also. See that? Matching pieces. Matching pieces. Like I said, what the fuck did Yellow Beezy do in the Kell Brook fight in 2017 that he earned that piece? Hit the like button. Strategic drop. I'm one of the best to do this shit, man. Shout out, man, for the dollar, man. $1 go a long way. I appreciate you. $1 go a long way, man. I appreciate you. And that's a fact. Trying to make $1 out of 15 cents. Just did it in 2.5 seconds. Appreciate you, man. Man down is for Mo 3, period. Everyone knows that Errol, Trap, and Yellow played that role along with the rain, period. And the government helped set the play. Trapboy signed to Gotti / Empire. Shout out everybody up in here. I appreciate y'all. Like, share, subscribe. Shout out the whole nation, man. I appreciate everybody that's coming up in here, man. All right, as we see Errol Spence lie. And not only that, we want to hear him lie out his own mouth. No Diddy, don't we all? Hit the like button. How many people want to hear? Drop fire, all right, and Mercury's in the chat. Drop your fire, Mercury, in comments in the chat. If y'all want to hear Errol Spence Jr. lie out his own goddamn mouth and tell the world where Man Down Promotions came from and what inspired Man Down Promotions, y'all. All right, drop fire in TV, Mercury's, and comments in the chat. Shout out everybody up in here. We gonna show them how to break these motherfuckers up and how to break it down, bro. Straight like that. And people are starting to wake up on a daily basis, man. And I appreciate all my supporters that's been rocking with me. Everybody starting to wake up. Everybody starting to turn the pillow over, bro. All right. Everybody starting to turn the pillow over. Yeah, it might be cooler on that side, but it's hot over here. That's a fact. All right. And everybody is waking up. Shout out everybody up in here, man. Let's play this content. Shout out the whole nation, man. All right, we about to hear Errol Spence lie. All right, to the goddamn world. We about to hear him lie to the goddamn world. Why? All right, Man Down Promotions was started and what inspired him. Hit the like button, man. Drop your fire and TVs in the chat. Let's go, man. I appreciate everybody that's rocking with GFTV today, man. Let's go, man.
Try to be something or not. I answer questions straight on. And I'm just myself at the end of the day. I'm not trying to put on a persona to be something else. I'm me, so they accept me for me. People like genuine people. What's your favorite cheat meal, bro? Everything.
Hey, what's
Barbecue, pizza, everything.
Explain. I seen on your social media you said peanut butter, jelly, and eggs.
Yeah.
That is that some Texas stuff? I ain't never heard.
I don't eat it. I used to eat it a lot. That's when I was always walking around like 159. I used to eat like peanut butter and jelly with eggs in the morning.
What kind of eggs do you put on it?
Scrambled. You put the scrambled eggs.
I ain't never heard.
Yeah, you get the peanut butter, put the scrambled eggs in the peanut butter.
Shout out Sin City, man, and since you here, man, I'd like to apologize for that little situation that we went through. Now, I mean, like last year sometime. Ain't no hard feelings. I appreciate you and everything that you do as well. Thank you for coming to the platform. Appreciate you. Let's go, y'all.
It's the jelly, and then you eat it.
That's that man down sandwich.
Yeah, the man down. And then you be good. You be good for the whole. Like you wouldn't be hungry. You be good all the way up to dinner.
Where did that start, though, man?
Really, I was trying to look for like a quote for Instagram, and I was just going through songs trying to find a quote for my knockdown. And then Yo Gotti was like, I wanted songs was like shots fired, man down. And then I just put shots fired, man down. And I just kept saying man down, man down.
Hear that?
Everybody started running with man down.
Shots fired. Hit the like button. Strategic drop. What'd he say, y'all? Shots fired, right? Pay attention. Pay attention. What he saying, y'all? Shots fired. Man down. Shots fired. Man down. What I tell y'all? Let's go. Hold on. Maybe it ain't comprehend to y'all at first. Like I said, don't let it go over your head and under your feet. Let's go, y'all. Because we about to prove these motherfuckers done lit Mo 3 up. They set Mo 3 up. They was jealous of Mo 3. They hated on Mo 3. He was more artistically creative than all these motherfuckers. Let's go.
Just going through songs trying to find a quote for my knockdown. And then Yo Gotti was like, I wanted songs was like shots fired, man down. And then I just put shots fired, man down. And I just kept saying man down, man down. And people,
Yo Gotti said shots fired, man down as well. And we know allegedly that Yo Gotti had Young Dolph knocked off too, right? So it seems like Yo Gotti and Errol Spence Jr. was on the back end laughing about this situation. Okay, how he got Dolph knocked down and how he got Mo 3 knocked down. Pay attention, y'all. Hit the like button. Listen to what he said. Listen to what he said, y'all. I told y'all I was going to strategically prove this lying motherfucker, right? Let's go. Watch this.
quote for Instagram. And I was just going through songs. Be good for the whole. Like you wouldn't be hungry. You be good all the way up to dinner.
Where did that start, though, man?
Really, I was trying to look for like a quote for Instagram, and I was just going through songs trying to find a quote for my knockdown. And then Yo Gotti was like, I wanted songs was like shots fired, man down. And then I just put shots fired, man down. And I just kept saying man down, man down. And people, everybody started running with man down.
Boosie's your favorite rapper.
Hit the like button. Strategic drop. But he said it came from Kell Brook, right? Right? I told you. I told y'all where it came from. I told y'all where it came from. It ain't come from Kell Brook. He's lying. He just sat up here and told the world that he was going through Instagram looking for a caption. And he seen Yo Gotti on his Instagram as he was scrolling, and it say shots fired. Man down, shots fired, man down. He said he kept saying it. He kept saying it, and fuck it. That's what he named his shit. I thought you said you named your shit from the fight with Kell Brooks, nigga. You lying motherfucker. Hit the like button. As he's still sending subliminal messages, why he named his promotions man down. Because shots was fired and the man was down. Strategic, because shots got fired and the man was down, right? When Trapboy Freddy went live, what Trapboy Freddy say on the interstate? Damn, bro, what the fuck going on here, bro? We can't even get through. What y'all got going on? Man down out this motherfucker. It's a man down out this motherfucker, right? Right? Exactly. And like I said, he ain't start pushing this man down shit until after Mo 3. Not after Cal Brooks, y'all. It was after Mo 3. All right. And this is why he got asked this question 4 years ago. After Mo 3. Strategic drop. Because that whole year, 5 years ago, Mo 3 got knocked down. During that whole year, Yellow Beezy, Trapboy Freddy, during the whole year of 2021, Trapboy Freddy, Yellow Beezy, Errol Spence Jr. was trolling Mo 3. Was trolling Mo 3 and how it was a man down and how shots was fired. All right, and how shots was fired. Shout out to everybody up in here, man. We got over 700 plus. I appreciate the support, the love, and I appreciate everyone for rocking with me and having patience as I break down my content strategically. All right. Now, also, I tried to tell everybody that Say Cheese and Errol Spence Jr. is at war. They at war for real. Because Say Cheese did some bullshit, some snake shit. If everybody know in the city, right, of Dallas, right, that allegedly Mo 3 chased down Errol Spence Jr., why would Say Cheese put that on his platform, y'all? Why would he try to bring the police to Errol Spence Jr.? You see, y'all, we got to make real life matters make real life sense. Why would he try to bring the police to Errol Spence Jr., knowing that's going to bring the police to Yellow Beezy, knowing that's going to bring the police to Trapboy Freddy, knowing that's going to bring the police to Say Cheese, and where the police been at? At every last one of them motherfuckers I just named. Not to mention rainwater, right? Right. So with that being said, y'all, Errol Spence Jr. been told Say Cheese to take this interview down. He told that man, yo, stop entertaining the situation about Mo 3 chasing me, bro. Stop entertaining that shit. You making shit hot, my nigga. You making shit hot. Yellow Beezy. I'm hearing that Errol Spence Jr., y'all, told Yellow Beezy. All right, check it out. He told Yellow Beezy, y'all, all right, to stop following Say Cheese in them interviews. The fucking interviews gonna have your ass in jail. The fucking interviews gonna have your ass indicted. And when you get indicted, bro, don't call me, my nigga. I'm telling you, my name bet not come up in this shit. Because it's the nigga that you fuck with over there, all right, that's entertaining this shit. All right? It's the nigga that you over there on that platform constantly asking about Errol Spence Jr. and Mo 3. Why he got to constantly keep bringing that up on his platform? Why is he trying to bring attention to the situation? Right? Right. Just like he brought more attention to the situation yesterday on Boss Talk 101 when he said, I'm not even going to say his name, but fuck it. I'm going to say his name anyway. All right? Which proves that it's full-blown hate. Full-blown hate. full-blown hate. Now, check it out. Right? This is what was being said. Check it out. Inspired by Kell Brook, right? This is right after Mo 3, 5 years ago. But Kell Brook happened 3 years before that. It's something going to inspire you so much. It's going to be right away. You ain't going to wait no 3 years to get no fucking chain that inspired you for something that happened 3 years ago. You going to go get something that just inspired you to do something, right? And what just inspired him? Why was he celebrating? Why was he celebrating, y'all? All right? Why was he celebrating? Because Mo 3 got knocked down. And that's what inspired him to go get a chain also for Yellow Beezy as well, y'all. All right? Easy work. Easy.
Ice. So EJ ain't the only one with the man down piece.
Yeah. Big Yella. Big EJ. That way, the dumb way. Yes, sir. Yeah.
Big Yellow. See that? He got the yellow gold one. Peep the game. Here's his yellow gold. All right, and Errol Spence Jr. got the white gold. All right, he got the yellow gold. Errol Spence Jr. got the white rose gold joint. All right, and like I said, Yellow Beezy ain't got nothing to do with Man Down at all. But when them shots was fired, right? When them shots was fired, right? Right? That's right. When them shots was fired. Let's not forget that part. When them shots was fired, y'all. All right, strategic information. Crazy work, right? But he told motherfuckers it was the Kell Brook.
Really, I was trying to look for like a quote for Instagram, and I was just going through songs trying to find a quote for my knockdown. And then Yo Gotti was like, I want this song. He was like, "Shots fired, man down."
Shout out everybody up in here, man.
I just kept saying man down, and people, everybody started running with man down.
Boosie's your favorite rapper, right?
Yeah, he one of them.
He just started saying man down, right? Shots fired. Everybody just started running with man down. As we hear him say Boosie is his favorite rapper, as I strategically break this shit down. And who got hit in Dallas over the Mo 3 shit for coming down there to what? Coming down there to defend Mo 3. It was Boosie, right? So Spence Jr. had Boosie hit too, right along with Yellow Beezy. As we hear Errol Spence Jr. say, I told you I am strategic, y'all. Hit the like button. Information that has never been revealed. Ever. Boosie is Errol Spence Jr. favorite rapper. If he's your favorite rapper, why he never walked you out to the ring? If he's your favorite rapper, why he never walked you out to the ring? Why it's always Trapboy Freddy, bitch? All right, and Yellow Beezy. And Big X, the plug. But Boosie, your favorite rapper, right? As I strategically break this down, right? Who came to the defense of Mo 3 right away when he heard he got knocked down? It was Boosie. Boosie went on the Instagram rant. He said, motherfucker, I'm on my way. I'm pulling up in the cliff. What's up? What's good? Okay, somebody knows something. Ain't no way y'all stand for Mo 3 out here in Dallas and don't nobody know what the hell happened. That's how Boosie coming, though. But like I explained in my live yesterday, if motherfuckers was really for Mo 3, that's right. I gotta say this, y'all. If the people in Dallas were really for Mo 3, at that balloon release, they would have never allowed nothing to happen to Boosie. Hit the like button. Strategic drop. They would have never allowed nothing to happen to Boosie. Boosie thought Mo 3 had that love. Whereas though if he come near, he got so much love from the Mo 3 energy, he'd be protected. But boy, was he wrong. Boy, was he wrong. Because there was a lot of snakes in the grass down and around in that town. All right. And shout out to everybody down there. All right. This ain't no shot at y'all. These are the players that were involved. We know all the players that were involved. It is some good people down there in Dallas, South Dallas, Oak Cliff, Houston, in and around all those areas. Fort Worth as well. All right. Very, very good people that's about their business. Positive energy. All right. But understand where I'm coming from. They shot Boosie because he came in the defense of Mo 3. Make it make sense, y'all. Make it make sense. Like I said, every so-called rapper or so-called individual that really stood for that Mo 3 situation, they would have been coming just like Boosie, and they would have made sure Boosie was good out there. They would have made sure Boosie was good out there. All right, and Boosie ain't been back to Dallas since. All right, everybody think that shit was a play. Boosie ain't been back to Dallas since he got shot, bro, at all. Ain't been back, did a show, a pop-up, or anything. Right? Peep the game. As he says, Lil Boosie is his favorite rapper, but Lil Boosie was the one who got shot in your town for coming to defend the nigga that you dropped the bag on, y'all. Pay attention. Crazy work. Crazy work.
Quote for my knockdown. To dinner.
Where did that start, though, man?
Really, I was trying to look for like a quote for Instagram, and I was just going through songs, trying to find a quote for my knockdown. And then Yo Gotti was like, I wanted a song. He was like, "Shots fired, man down." And then I just put "Shots fired, man down." And I just kept saying "man down, man down." And everybody started running with "man down."
Boosie's your favorite rapper, right?
Yeah, he one of them.
Boosie's your favorite rapper.
What about Tekashi 6ix9ine?
I mean, he got one good song that I like, but I don't rock with it like that.
Can you speak on Jamal Charlo's? Obviously, you saw the Instagram video Jamal Charlo did. Did you see? I should ask you. Did you see it?
Oh yeah, I see him.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's your impression that he talked about Adrian Broner?
Can I ask a question?
Adrian Broner, if he loses, this isn't maybe over for him. And two,
Okay, so I just wanted to bring that strategic receipt out the bag. Like I said, man, I got so much receipts on this situation. It will shock y'all, literally, because I am one researcher individual. I'm telling you, non-stop with it. Non-stop with it. I got so many receipts, and I told everyone I was going to strategically bring more receipts and prove where Man Down actually came from. As he said, he was looking for a quote to end the night on Instagram. He heard Yo Gotti song playing in the background saying shots fired, shots fired. So that's what he went with. Shots fired, man down, man down. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. That's what inspired you? Right. You know why shots fired, man down inspired you? Because who was shot and what shots was fired and what man was down on Interstate 35 in Dallas, y'all. Huh? Huh?
You my dude, though, man. Without you, this shit wouldn't be possible.
Check it out.
My boy killed Brook, man. I bust your ass down, boy. Pause. We meant to charm out your ass, boy. Take the air out of the upper, man. Shit is over. You my dude, though, man. Without you, this shit wouldn't be possible. Perfect. Dude, though, man. Shot your ass, boy. Take the air out of the upper, man. Shit is over.
All right. He sends a subliminal shot and actually tries to say, without this situation and without Kell Brooks, none of this would be possible. But we all know he mean Mo3. All right. As he said, it's over. You heard what he said? It's over, right? It's not over for Kell Brooks. He's still a fighter. He's still a boxer. It's not over for Kell Brooks. He still has a professional career. They fought many times after the loss that he took with you. All right. As he said, if it wasn't for Kell Brooks, this chain wouldn't be possible. So if that's the case, like I said, what the fuck do Yellow Beezy got to do with it? Strategic information. What do Yellow Beezy got to do with it then? Can you explain that? Out of your whole entourage, out of everybody that you hang with, he got the man down chain. He the only one out the whole entourage and the man down promotions. Out of everybody who worked for you, everybody that trained hard on a daily to make Errol Spence Jr. is what he is, because you don't do that shit by yourself, bro. All right, it take a lot of training, a lot of trainers, and things like that to get you in that shape and that condition. You don't do that shit by yourself. And that's a fact. And we know Yellow Beezy wasn't helping him in the gym with a motherfucking thing. Like I said, how you earn this chain, Yellow Beezy? Would you bent the fuck over or something? Would you bent over? He gave you yellow gold too. All right? He gave you yellow gold, as we heard Charleston White say that. And listen, this is all facts. I just said Charleston White said. All right? Errol Spence Jr. in real life, he's a little bitch. Hit the like button. Errol Spence Jr. is a little bitch in real life. You know that, right? He's a little hoe. He's a scary, corny ass nigga. And this is why, yes, he can box. That's his profession. Okay, but he's a real scary, corny ass nigga. He could fight with the gloves on. All right, but he's a bitch in real life. He don't stand on nothing. He ain't a man. He don't hold his nuts. No diddy. Okay, because if anybody respected him, Trapboy Freddy would have never been fucking his baby mama. The whole crew wouldn't have been running through his baby mama. If they respected him, if he stood on some shit. Make it make sense. I ain't talking about what he could do with the gloves on. All right. He could be a master with the gloves on, but with the gloves off, he'll get knocked the fuck out. And vice versa. Just keeping it real. It's different strokes for different folks. His profession is with gloves on, not gloves off. He fight a nigga with gloves off, fuck around and get beat the fuck up in street fighting, bro. Know what I mean? Ain't no rules in that shit. Hit you with a knee in the face, all that, nigga. You going to fuck down. You going to sleep. In boxing, it's rules and regulations with gloves, with cushions, so people can learn to perfect that craft. You know? But Errol Spence Jr. is a real life bitch. He a real life hoe. And this is why the whole crew was running through his bitch, was running through his baby mama. Not just his bitch, his baby mama. That part. Ain't nobody that really respect you gonna fuck your baby mama. Not the whole crew. And you still bringing them out to songs and shit. Hold up, my nigga. Hold the fuck up. Hold the fuck up, y'all. Hold the fuck up, y'all. All right. Earl Spence Jr. done brung Trapboy Freddy out in multiple fights, man. Plenty of fights. We got all the receipts. We got what you need. And the whole time, he fucking your baby mama. They fucking your baby mama. While you in the ring fighting for your life, your baby mama in the back dressing room getting bust down like that man down chain, right? You see, God don't like ugly, bro. All right, and the devil is a fucking liar. Okay? The devil is a liar, bro. And all these demons and devils that you had around you, just because you wanted to be cool, just because you wanted to be street, just because you wanted to hold a reputation like all these other so-called boxers that are street, it done cost you. Not only did it cost you, all right, it done caused internal problems within your home. It done caused, all right, depression problems within your mental psyche. Literally. Shout out everybody up in here. Trapboy Freddy fucking the man, baby mama, the whole crew running train on Earl Spence Jr., baby mama, while he in the ring fighting, all right, fighting for his life, getting that big bag, all right, his bitch in the back, all right, getting sandbagged. Imagine that shit. Wait a minute. What about all my security guards and shit that's supposed to be watching out and making sure everything is what it's supposed to fucking be? Oh, my bad. Okay. They in line too. They lined up too. They lined up too. All right. And this is an example for all my fire starters, hawkers, walkers, and stalkers out there. This is a full-blown example. Everybody ain't your partner, bro. Everybody ain't your fucking friend. And that's a fact, yo. For Earl Spence Jr. to be loyal to this situation actually cost him a whole lot. Can we all agree? All right, that's disgusting work. Can we all agree? Yes, we can all agree. Disgusting, nasty work. Hold on. Let me get the audio right. We ain't in no rush. We got this. They stay fucking with us on a daily, bro. I done rewired. I done went through all my wires, everything. There's no way my shit should still be cutting out like this on a daily basis, back to back, back to back. All right. There's no way in the world. I got the best of the equipment, man. All right, but let's go.
Hit. Yella Beezy, see Mo 3 and Errol Spence lived in the same apartment complex. Mo 3 started bullying these niggas around here. They couldn't come outside. They couldn't do nothing. So Trapboy Freddy couldn't come outside. Yella Beezy couldn't come outside. But Errol Spence still had to go to boxing practice, right? Now, this is the honest to God truth. This is the honest to God truth. Now, I want all the bloggers, I want y'all to tune in now. Y'all sure this because this is the honest to God truth. After Mo 3 death, everybody thought they could go back to try to be normal. They got rid of the little bully and nobody had. So things started happening in the cities. Things started happening to Trapboy Freddy. Man, goddamn, that nigga went to the feds for a tiger. His dope houses started getting hit. Yella Beezy started catching rape cases. Well, Errol thought he would just go scave away. He thought he would just go scave away. Well, let me take y'all back to the story where all this began. If you go listen to it, it's 2 songs that Mo 3 made. Mo 3 started antagonizing Errol Spence. This is the honest to God truth. This is what they don't want to tell y'all. So Mo 3 started fucking with Errol Spence, homie, because they lived in the same apartment complex. Mo 3 manager Rainwater and Errol Spence mama, right? So Errol Spence and Rainwater is good friends. Errol Spence mother and Rainwater mothers are best friends, real close friends. So when Mo 3 started fucking with Errol Spence, it caused a rift between Mo and Rain because Rain was telling Mo, man, leave Earl alone, homie. He not like that. Well, Mo 3 was a little bully. So he started pressing Earl motherfucking ass. Remember in that song, he said, nigga, when I came up to the gym, so he started fucking with Earl at the gym. Naturally, Earl go get scared. Earl is out in the city about, and at the time, Earl was a drunk. He ain't no drunk no more. Earl used to be the town drunk. Every club Earl was at, you go see him coming in, smiling, looking good. But boy, when it was time to go, he wobbling out that motherfucker like Ned the Wino. So listen to me, right? So that night that Earl had that wreck, Earl really wasn't driving drunk. Yeah, he was drunk, but he wasn't driving drunk. Mo 3 was fucking with him, chasing him. This is the honest to God truth, y'all. So when Earl had that wreck, he really wasn't driving drunk. He was in the where he was driving it, homie, in Dallas. Everybody know, nigga, you can't go through there at no 100 and some mile per hour. But he got a little Mo 3 and them chasing him in the back. So after Earl had that wreck, everybody said enough is enough. They was sick of Mo 3 shit. He fucking with the world's champ. So that was a secret that most people didn't know. Not many people in the city knew what kind of car Mo 3 was driving. Only person really knew what kind of car Mo 3 was driving was who? Earl. Earl gave a drop on the car after the wreck. That's how they was able to get the drop on Mo. Mo been driving this little Honda forever. Nobody, so Earl and him, so Earl gave the drop. So guess what? Earl can't stay. Come on, man. God had to get him too. God had to get him too, man. Yeah. Even though he didn't pull the trigger, so he helped. So now, man. So everything worked out how it's supposed to work out.
Everything worked out just how it's supposed to work out. And not only that, man, the crazy, all right, cryptic thing about this whole situation, y'all, is when Earl Spence Jr. had the accident, just so happened his car flips in front of a boxing club that has a makeshift boxing ring going around the goddamn club, which was definitely sending a message that your boxing career is fucking over. Like I said, what's the chances of that? The accident he had happened in front of a boxing club, right where his car flipped at, right in front of a boxing club that has a makeshift boxing ring in front of the club where people can sit inside the ring and drink and eat and all that shit. It's like a sports entertainment bar. All right, it's called a knockout club or some shit. But that's just so happens where he happened to have his accident at. All right, which is crazy work. So what Charleston White is actually saying, all right, makes a whole lot of sense. Yes, it do. It was meant for it to happen that way. It was meant for his ass to flip. And not only was it meant for his ass to flip, it was meant for him to flip in that exact same fucking spot where it happened. Because literally the shit that you was out here doing, you were fucking up your boxing career. Little do you know. Hanging with Yellow Beezy. Listen, let me explain something to y'all. All right, let me solarize it and polarize it for a second. The reason why Earl Spence Jr. even got involved in this bullshit anyway is because he a wannabe nigga. All right, he like a chain. He just like to hang around individuals. He just like to hang around individuals. You see what I'm saying? Like if he wasn't never hanging with Trapboy Freddy and the likes of people like Yellow Beezy and shit like that, he would have never been involved in this situation with Mo3 and that beef. It would have never happened. He would have never got involved in the middle of this shit. Not only that, Mo3 wouldn't have never continued to bully him. Like I said, he was a bitch, right? Strategic drop. Not only was Trapboy Freddy and them, all right, bullying him and the whole crew running through his baby mama, Mo3 was actually bullying this man, had this man scared to come out his apartment complex and everything. This is real stories, bro. This is real stories. Mo3 literally has a professional world champion fucking boxer scared to come out of their own goddamn house. Imagine that. Imagine that. Ain't that something? All right, which proves the only reason why I would think that Yellow Beezy even was hanging with the likes of Trapboy Freddy. And I mean, the only reason why Trapboy Freddy was hanging with people like Yellow Beezy and Errol Spence Jr. Excuse me, there's so much going on. The only reason why Errol Spence Jr. was even hanging with people like Yellow and Trapboy, it just seems like for protection anyway. It just seems like for protection anyway. It just seems like he was just paying them just to be around them. So other motherfuckers wouldn't rob him. You see what I'm saying? So other people wouldn't rob him. Other people in the city wouldn't get at him. That's right. You see, this is strategic information. All right. That's the only reason why he even had these individuals around. All right. So nobody wouldn't run up on his whole ass because everybody know he a hoe in real life. All right. Errol Spence Jr. is a real life bitch, bro. He's a real life bitch. All right. And he had Yellow Beezy and Trapboy Freddy and those individuals around him for protection. And for protection only. He ain't in Dallas now, is he? Hit the like button. Strategic drop. Is he in Dallas now? When the last time y'all seen Errol Spence Jr. in Dallas? I'll wait. When the last time y'all seen Errol Spence Jr. in Dallas? I'll wait. When the last time y'all seen Errol Spence Jr. and Yellow Beezy together? I'll wait. That part. Hold on. Hit the like button, y'all. We far from done. We far from done. When the last time we seen Yellow Beezy and Errol Spence Jr. together? When? When? When the last time we seen these two together? Errol Spence Jr. ain't in Dallas. You see, because if he ain't hanging around the people like Yellow Beezy and all them individuals that was protecting him, that was protecting the bag, protecting Motherfuckers from running up on him, bullying him, robbing him for his jewelry, extorting him and shit. All right. And now that he ain't fucking with him like that, he ain't in Dallas. He out the way. He could go places that these niggas could never go. The only reason why he stayed in Dallas as much as he did is because of Yellow Beezy and them niggas trying to prove a point. That man ain't got to be in Dallas. That man ain't got to be around Dallas, all in the clubs. Hit the like button. Strategic information now. He only was doing that trying to prove a point to them niggas. All right, scooping down to they level. This man could go anywhere around the goddamn world. Any time of the day he want, y'all. Why was he in that club that night when Mo3 chased him down with them individuals, with Yellow Beezy and all of them? That same night. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? You ain't got no business in the club in the middle of Dallas. Not you, not the world champion, not with the shit that the people that you hang with is involved in. But that's what happened. And like I said, he had no business there. He could go anywhere in the world he wants to go at the snap of a finger, just like he is now. He ain't in Dallas. All right. Yellow Beezy can't see him. Yellow Beezy can't call him, can't contact him. You could pull up at his mansion in Dallas. He ain't there. You won't get through the gate. You won't get through the gate. You don't know where that man at right now or what he doing. You see, he is not stationed. He ain't got to be stationed. Like I said, he could move how he want to move. Trapboy Freddy, you can't move how you want. Yellow Beezy, you can't move how you want. Definitely can't now with these charges and this fucking ankle monitor. You got to stay at home all the time. Now your ops know where you at all times, Yellow Beezy. Now your ops know where you at all times. Ain't that something? You're stationed. You're confined. You're stagnated. Trapboy Freddy, he's stationed. He's confined. He's stagnated. He can't move the way he want to move. He broke as hell. Had to sell everything he had to help out with this Yellow Beezy situation, just like Say Cheese. All right, is involved in that situation. He was selling everything. All right, trying to sell this shit right here real quick to get that money up because he know what it is. Like I said, we never seen nobody go on Instagram and try to sell a business for $2 million. Name one person we ever seen do some goofy shit like this. And then say, oh, I take the Bitcoin. Desperate measure call for what? Desperate situations calls for desperate measures, man. All right, this motherfucker is desperate. Trapboy need his money that he invested in that marijuana shit. Yellow Beezy need his money. And like I said, what's so interesting about this, y'all, the same amount that Yellow Beezy bond was for, 2 million at first. It's the same amount that Say Cheese is asking for this business that is so profitable, $2 million. $2 million. All right. And this is why Say Cheese is so mad. This is why he said, I shouldn't mention his name as I strategically break this down, but fuck it. I'm going to mention his name anyway. Errol Spence Jr. Errol Spence Jr. You see? Because Errol Spence Jr. ain't doing a goddamn thing. He ain't put no goddamn money up. And everybody know this situation still from Errol Spence Jr. So why would you say his name? This is why I say Cheese so mad as I strategically break this down. Because Errol Spence Jr. ain't put nothing up. Nobody can get in contact with him. And that's why Say Cheese went on Boss Talk 101 and said, I shouldn't even say his name, but fuck it, I'm going to say his name anyway. Errol Spence Jr. should have been the one helping him. He should have been the one helping him because Say Cheese mad because he got to sell his shit. Strategic drop. Y'all ain't getting this nowhere else. All right, Say Cheese on his way, bro. Shout out the whole nation. Everybody that's up in here. I appreciate you. All right. Let's let the likes match the views and the views match the likes. Because when I got this notification about this man trying to sell his farm in Oklahoma, man, all right, I was baffled. Everybody was baffled. Like, what? Why? Huh? And what's the fucking reason? Are you going broke? Hit the like button. All right. Why? Are you going broke or something? All right. Crazy work now. See this, right? All right. He's in debt too. He's in debt too. Big time. All right. So he's trying to sell his marijuana farm to contribute to that money that was put up into that money that he owes. Shout out the whole Fire Flame Nation up in here. And this is why, okay, maybe I need to hold on a second here. Let me see something. Maybe I need to fucking show y'all something here, man.
Don't have it, and the courts was trying to force the hand up saying he did, but so to speak, all the people that's friends with him, including, I don't know how close you and Yella is. I mean, do you think people are wrong for not getting involved, helping him to build up a bond at that point if they're his partners?
I feel like people,
if they're his friends,
I feel like all this stuff is just so he say, she say. A lot of people don't want to be involved with it. Like, I mean, the people around him, I see people talk about EJ all the time. Yeah, EJ, I know he has it, but it's like, damn.
But you got it. So did you reach out to him?
I thought what you mean?
Did you, he trying to get this bond
to help
up?
him with his bond, to bond him out. That's what he's asking.
I didn't really think he needed it. Like, what you mean?
Because he said he didn't have no money. He said he didn't have no money.
I didn't see that. That's what the mom,
the grandma
was saying.
Yeah, because
so I'm looking at all the people that really rock with him that he feels like they his partners. You know what I'm saying?
You don't think they were saying that just to get it lowered?
I don't know.
That's what I took from the stuff that I saw. I didn't see that they said that he didn't have it, but
no, grandma said he didn't have it because if he had it, he'd have paid and been out of here by now.
See, the whole time when I seen her on the stand, I thought she was saying that they were trying to finesse for an even lower bond. Maybe I'm wrong.
No, because they did want a lower bond, but it was applied.
If you would have reached out, are you asking me if you would have reached out to me?
Yeah, the people you need to send over a grip, nigga, like a half a bill, nigga. Send that block over.
I probably would. Yeah, I would have helped them.
Yeah, because y'all all know each other since they were kids,
I would have
bro.
helped them. Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. So there should be other people out there that he could have, if he really was trying to get that.
But
to
I
happen.
think like the people that y'all expect to, I don't even want to say EJ's name, but fucking I'm gonna say it. Like the people that y'all expect to, I don't even want to say EJ's name, but fucking I'm gonna say it. Like the people that y'all expect to help him are people that are on the internet tarnishing their, like people are tarnishing EJ's name over the Mo3 shit. So I can see why people like him didn't help over the Mo3 shit. So I can see why people like him didn't help.
You see that? Hit the like button. Strategic drop. You see, he told the world now. At first, it was alleged, but I already told y'all on the back end what I was hearing from reliable sources when it first happened that Errol Spence Jr. was not supporting Yellow Beezy, right? I was the first one that said that. But now Say Cheese comes out to the world and lets the world know. He say, fuck it. I shouldn't even say his name, but I'm going to say his name anyway. All right? Strategic. Errol Spence Jr. should have been the one helping him. And the reason why he ain't helping him, because there's people on the internet tarnishing his name. Like you goofy motherfucker. Don't forget. You fucking liar. You know why? Like I said, as I strategically break this down, you know why? He said Errol Spence Jr. name, right? I've been trying to explain to y'all that him and Errol Spence Jr. been going at it on the back end, back and forth. No Diddy. Because he disapproved with Say Cheese putting these interviews up, entertaining the fact that Mo 3 was being chased, was chasing Errol Spence Jr. All right. He entertained that. But he talking about his people on the internet, all right, sabotaging and blaming Errol Spence Jr. for what happened to Mo 3, and you was one of them, and it took place on your platform, bro. Right? Not only that, like I said, y'all, Errol Spence Jr. has shut everything down on these motherfuckers. He done changed his contact information, his emails, all right, his phone numbers. They said he ain't even in the United States. Not to mention, they said that he dropped Yellow Beezy from Man Down as well. Yellow Beezy is no longer a part of Man Down. So if y'all don't see Yellow Beezy wearing that Man Down chain, you know why. I bet y'all don't see Yellow Beezy wearing it no more. I bet y'all don't see Yellow Beezy wearing that Man Down chain anymore. And like I said, he tried to be funny and add Errol Spence Jr. name right into the middle of this whole situation, y'all. Okay, because Errol Spence Jr. ain't put no money up and he had to sell his business. That's why I said the people that should be helping. Fucking, I ain't gonna say it. I shouldn't say his name, but fuck it, I'ma say it. Know why? Because you mad. Know why? Because you jealous. Why? Because you know where this situation really stemmed from. Him, right? And you got to pay the bag. And he ain't paying shit. He laid in the cut. It's going to be interesting how this whole situation play out, y'all. I'm trying to tell you. It's going to be very interesting. Okay? Fuck the state cases. We waiting on no federal cases. This is federal shit. This is federal shit. Fuck the state. That's why this is why, y'all, I tried to explain to y'all, this is why they let Yellow Beezy out. Okay? This is why the state let Yellow Beezy out in the first place. Okay? Because they know the feds coming right behind them. Like I said, they gonna dry him up. They gonna dry him up. The state gonna dry him up. And then when the feds come in, they ain't gonna have no type of leverage. They ain't gonna be able to have no motion. All their accounts gonna be frozen. All their assets gonna be gone and everything, bro. Trust me, they gonna strategically fuck these niggas up. Remind you, they already broke. And the feds know it. Just off of that, they ain't gonna have no lawyers to fight this shit. The feds gonna do what they want to do with these niggas. That's why I said, yo, this Texas Rico that's about to run through the pipeline, bro. All right, it's gonna be a fucking Rico y'all had never seen before. I'm telling you, if they ain't got the money to fight the state, what makes y'all think they got the money to fight the feds, y'all? This is why they send the state in first. This is a strategic move by the state and the feds, bro. This is why they send. You think the feds couldn't come in and charge Yellow Beezy and all these people? Hell yeah. But they use the state as bait to juice and drain them. They gonna use the state as bait for these niggas. Because like I said, why would they let Yellow Beezy out on bond? You see, understand, we know Yellow Beezy grandmama worked for the city of Dallas. She got ties to the state, but that ain't got shit to do with the feds. And that's the fact. And once the feds find out that his grandmama, this is why the state prosecution asked Yellow Beezy's grandmama if you was to contact Yellow Beezy's mother, what phone number would you call her at? Hit the like button. They got that bitch. She don't even know it. Remember when the state prosecutor asked Yellow Beezy grandmother if you was to call Yellow Beezy's mother, what number would you use? And she had to go in her phone to get the number, and she screamed the number out loud, and they tried to object it, like, man, don't have this number spread it out to everybody on national TV as my mother life can be in danger and blah, 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 that. You know what the judge said? Well, it's already out there now. It's already out there now. All right, that was a fucking subliminal shot right at Yellow Beezy and his grandmother and his lawyer. Not only is it already out there, it's already out there that his grandmother, all right, contacted his mother. You know what? I'm going to hold that receipt. I'm going to hold that receipt. I'm going to hold that receipt, yo. Too much strategic information getting released over here. Too many gems being dropped, bro. Ain't nobody paying attention. Too many gems being dropped. Like I said, the prosecution asked Yellow Beezy grandmama, what phone number, if you was to call Yellow Beezy's mother, what phone number would you call her at? And it's a reason why they asked her that. Because they had cell phone data of Yellow Beezy's grandmother and Yellow Beezy's mother, all right? Allegedly knowing that Yellow Beezy conspired to murder Yellow Beezy way before these charges even got brought up. Way before these charges even got brought up, y'all. All right, they got the evidence. They got the phone data. They got it all, bro. They got the evidence. That's a fact. They all running scared. Shout out everybody up in here, man. I appreciate the whole Fire Flame Nation, man. Everybody that has joined GFTV today for this strategic live, man. If y'all ain't a fire starter, hawker, walker, or stalker yet, what y'all waiting on, man? Hit that subscribe button. Make it official. Get your Fire Flame Inferno badges, okay? Fire Before Smoke memberships, only $2.99. Get them while they hot, as we got the best graphics and features and visuals going around in the YouTube streets when it comes to a live broadcast. And y'all ain't seen nothing yet. I could promise y'all. I could promise y'all. All right? This is going to be one Fire Flame of a year for GFTV and the Fire Flame Nation, man. All right, and we're going to continue to stomp, step, and stand on things just like we've been doing, strategically taking our time. We ain't in no rush, worried about what they doing upstairs, downstairs, next door, down the street, or around the motherfucking corner. All we worried about is what's going on right here, and right here only. Respectfully, man. All right, shout out to everybody that been covering this situation. All right, but everybody cover it in a different shape, form, and fashion. And I'm here to cover the shape, the form, and the fashion along with the goddamn truth. Shout out everybody up in here, man. I appreciate y'all, man. All right. Like I said, Trapboy Freddy on the verge of a sacrifice. All right. For the ones who don't know. All right. Let me put y'all on game. All right. Trapboy Freddy. Wait all the way till he's fucking broke. Hit the like button to sign an artist, right? Now we all know Trapboy Freddy is broke as a bitch. Super broke, right? All right. Sacrifice in the making, man. Allegedly. All right. Not only is he super broke, like I said, why would he wait to the end of his career when he don't got no goddamn money to sign an artist, right? Do it make sense? No, it don't. And you know what else don't make sense? How he went on 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different podcasts over the past month and didn't mention his artist or his label not one time. I apologize about that, man. As we see that they keep fucking with our audio, but it's all good because ain't nothing that ain't been broke down that we already don't understand. All right. And they know that we on top of this shit. And this is why I said, man, I need y'all to hit the information button, aka also known as the like button. Because the more you hit the information button, the more this informative information will get out to people that needs to be informed. All right. So the more likes, the more shares, the more awareness about the whole situation, man. All right. Shout out everybody up in here. I appreciate y'all, man. I'm gonna play this back for y'all though. Hold on. I got y'all. My apologies, man. Let's go, man.
Love, man. Feud, man. Come on, man. All blue, nothing.
All blue,
All
man.
blue.
You got a long way, man.
It's time, baby. Dallas, Texas, nigga. We got nothing, nigga. Let's go. Hey, what's happening? It's your boy Big Trap. Check this out, nigga. Right now, it's a bunch of it's a real special moment right now. Some players meeting, you see what I'm saying?
For sure.
Hey, Big U, you know what I'm saying?
You know what it is.
Big Trap. And we got him, nigga. Himothy Charm, man. Hey,
Having our way records, man.
Having
you know
our way
what's going on.
records, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Havingouraway.com, nigga. Pull up and get this shit. But check this out, man. I want y'all to welcome the newest member, the first member.
The newest member, the first member. All right, the newest member and the first member, and respectfully, the last goddamn member. The new member, the first member, and the last goddamn member. All right?
Havingouraway.com, nigga. Yeah, man. Himothy.
You see my boy having his way already.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Shining like
We
new
just
dog,
made
man.
him push it up.
Yeah, before the deal, nigga. Fuck you talking about, nigga. By the way,
Motherfucker.
nah, we finna just enhance this shit and take it to a whole new level, man. Ready for you, nigga. Come on, man. All blue, nothing.
All blue, man.
All blue.
You got a long way.
Okay, so Trapboy Freddy is full of shit. Big time. All right. And not only is he full of shit, like I said, man, we just seen Trapboy Freddy over the last month hit how many platforms? How many? How many? We see 3 right now, right in front of our face. All right, and he ain't bring that artist on that goddamn, on any of them platforms at all to promote him, market him. He ain't talk about his label. He ain't talk about his artist's new music or anything, right? Right? Which proves this whole situation that he's claiming is all for his beneficial benefit. It's not for this kid. All right? It's not for this kid. If it was for this kid, yo, all right, he'll make sure this kid, Chuck, Moolah, or whoever the fuck his name is getting recognition and getting motion on these interviews, which proves he's not trying to push him. He's not interested in him. And he only signed him for one reason and one reason only, man. Allegedly. All right, well, all these other artists be signing these kids for that don't know no better. Insurance benefit. Insurance benefit. This kid better watch himself. This kid better watch himself, man. I'm just keeping it real. All right, this kid better watch himself. All right, whoever this kid is, see something. You see, he know he got him one, y'all. He know he got him one, bro. All right, he gonna get this kid right out the way. Like I said, he went on all these interview tours, but ain't take his artist with him. Make it make sense. Why wouldn't you take your artist with you? Your only artist. Your only artist under your label, Trapboy Freddy. Your only artist. Right? Because it's a reason. It's the reason, y'all. It's the reason. Having Our Way Records ain't even got 10,000 followers. So if you know that dude and your record label ain't got no motion, the best thing for you to do is when you go on these platforms to do interviews is to bring your artist with you, right? So everybody can know what's going on with you, your artist, and the direction of your new enterprise and your new label and your new what? Protege, right? Do this look like this kid is a goddamn protege of Trapboy Freddy, y'all? Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. Stop it. I ain't trying to be funny or nothing, man. Stop the shit. Stop the shit, man. Ain't no way in the world Trapboy Freddy see nothing in this kid. All right, but dollars. He ain't trying to market him. He ain't trying to promote him. He ain't mentioned this kid name in none of them interviews he did. And they ain't asked about him either. Which proves, all right, it's another motive going on. Just like the motive with the man down situation. That's right. We done broke that down too. We know now, as I strategically held this receipt for weeks, because I wanted it to build up. I wanted it to build up. I wanted the hype to build up. I want everybody to have it. He says, she says, what it is and what it ain't. I wanted all the Errol Spence defenders to keep that same energy that y'all claim he got this man down shit from the Kell Brooks fight when he actually got it from shots fired, man down. Shots fired, man down. That's what inspired his promotions. And Yo Gotti said it in a bar in his song. That's what inspired him. Because you know why? Shots fired and man down inspired Errol Spence Jr. because when he heard shots fired and man down, he literally seen the video of Mo 3 before we even did. Shots was being fired and Mo 3 being laid the fuck down. Easy work, y'all. All right. Shout out the whole Fire Flame Nation, as well Say Cheese and Errol Spence Jr. is at war right now, and they've been at war for a few years, and things have just heated up by Say Cheese mentioning Errol Spence Jr. and telling the world how he left Yellow Beezy hanging. All right, how he left Yellow Beezy hanging, and how he's really mad because you got to give up your bag, you got to sell your business. You know Errol Spence Jr. got it, but he ain't giving up shit. But you got to sell your shit and put your money up, though, right? Yeah, it's up, y'all. It's up. And we just getting started with this situation, man. I hope y'all have enjoyed this show today, man. Shout out the whole Fire Flame Nation. All right. The kid have his own money. If he did, why he signed to that man then? You don't even sound right. He got his own money, but you gonna sign to another rapper. For what? When you could do everything your damn self. Ain't nothing Trapboy Freddy can do for this kid that this kid can't do for himself. We in 2025, man. Same thing that I said about Charleston White and Say Cheese. Ain't nothing Charleston White can't do on his own. He don't need Say Cheese for that shit. He could do that on his own and make all that shit on the back end for himself. Just like that rapper can do everything Trapboy Freddy allegedly gonna do for him, he could do on his own. This 2025, you could promote and market your own self. You don't need no labels. You don't need to sign to nothing or anything. Respectfully, shout out to you though. Shout out the nation, man. Anybody got any questions before we get up out of here? It was said that Yellow Beezy girlfriend said in the courthouse that Yellow don't got no money. He haven't done no shows and they're trying to sue her. If it was, people heard her say that. Yes, that's true. Yellow Beezy is broke. He is broke. The feds know he broke. Yes, he is. He's overly broke, actually in debt. For the ones who don't know. That's why his grandmama had to put her shit up. All right. She had to put her shit up for him. Her properties and shit like that. He fucked up. He broke. He broke. Like I told everybody, he ain't been doing no shows. He ain't been on no tour nationally or internationally. And his last platinum hit, all right, just went platinum last month. And he made that song damn near 10 years ago. So imagine all the money he done spent before it even got made. Imagine all the money he done spent before the song even went platinum. All right, and listen, bro, I find it very odd and very strange right before he get charged with this situation, yo. His two records go platinum at the same time. It's on me and the remix. What's the chances of the original song and the remix getting certified platinum on the same goddamn day? Something weird, something off with that though. Man on the Run chains coming soon. I like that one. Say Cheese scared to death right now. Absolutely. Did Yella own the 18 wheeler that bumped Mo's car? Actually, yo, all right, own all these individuals own trucking companies, and I'm gonna strategically release it. All these individuals own transportation and trucking companies, including Trapboy Freddy, Say Cheese, Errol Spence Jr., and Yellow Beezy. They all own trucking and transportation services, meaning all kinds of vehicles, all right, can be involved. And when we look on that Mo3 video, it's multiple, all kinds of vehicles involved. And it looked like, now I mean, if we wasn't tripping, it damn near looks like you can obviously tell that it was like more vehicles involved in this situation. Just how everything was playing out, just how the tractor trailer boxed them in. You know what I'm saying? The tractor trailer could have easily went around them. You know what I'm saying? So that tractor trailer was meant to block him in and was meant to also record that footage. Right. I understand that. You are absolutely right. But what I'm trying to say is, okay, if he had that much money, listen, you can't believe everything you see on Instagram, bro. Exposing All Lies TV. You ain't never heard of an Instagram startup package? All right, they got Instagram startup packages for females, which they got the wigs, the eyelashes, you know what I mean, all the fucking designer clothes and shit like that. Then you got the startup packages for the niggas, know what I mean? The fucking prop money, the fucking clothes, the fucking rented car or a friend car or anything like that. And boom, they post up and get their shit lit. That's what it fucking Instagram and all this shit is about now. But like I said, if that boy had so much access to all that money, why would he go backwards and sign to a motherfucker like Trapboy Freddy? Which proves everything that he doing on the internet is cap. All that shit that boy showing on his IG, yo, all right, it's fucking cap. Because ain't no way he gonna sign. Ain't no way, yo. Check it out. Ain't no way he gonna sign to Trapboy Freddy like that. You already got this big ass bag, but look for the amount of money he just signed for. Check it out. Look. Look.
Hey, what's happening? It's your boy Big Trap.
Look at the amount of money. Like, come on. Make it make sense. I look at that nigga like, bruh, are you stupid or something? When I look like signing to you and I got more cars than you. I got more money than you. The fuck I look like? This deal don't even make sense. At all. Look, it don't make sense. This kid's supposed to have his own motion, right? Check it out. I'll show you something. This kid's supposed to have his own motion, right? All this, right? All this so-called fake ass cars that ain't yours. All right? All the regular shit we see rappers that's trying to get on do with their promos on their IG. The same shit. This is what you call an Instagram startup package, man. This is what you call an Instagram startup package for the so-called niggas or the so-called rappers that's trying to get lit. Just like the females, they got their startup packages with the makeup, the eyelashes, the fake titties, all right? All the operations on their ass, all the wigs, shit like that. You see what I'm saying? That's their startup Instagram package. And the niggas got one too, man. All right. And this was a startup Instagram package. So he could get signed. So someone can notice him. So he can get some attention. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? Everything ain't what it seems to be, man. I'm trying to tell you, because ain't no way he gonna sign for some little bit of ass money when he already got all this motion, man. All right, but shout out to Exposing the Lies, man. Appreciate you. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, man. That little boy have cartel ties. Shit, you ain't seen cartel ties yet until his body be found in a goddamn river somewhere. That's when it's gonna be official. Respectfully. If he had any cartel ties, real cartel ties from the gate, it'd be like, I ain't signing with this goofy ass nigga. When I'm making all this money on the back end, what I want to sign this nigga for, and I'm hooked to a whole cartel. Man, listen, y'all got a lot to learn, man. Y'all got a lot to learn. Ain't nobody with a cartel mindset gonna sit there and sign to a motherfucker like Trapboy Freddy, who ain't got no motion in the fucking world. Respectfully, though. All right. Shout out everybody up in here. They tell you how the hip hop shit go in the Sopranos. Ain't that something? Starter kit. All gotta get reoccupied. I mean, recoup. Right. Shit, trap video got him on criminal evidence. Man down. All right. Shout out the whole nation, man. Like, share, subscribe. Rapper starter package. That's all that shit was. All right. Ain't no way this boy linked to no goddamn cartel ain't gonna sign to a goddamn fart tail. You linked to a cartel. Your dad linked to a cartel, but you gonna sign to a goddamn cartoon. You gonna sign a cartoon contract. All right. And you got cartel ties. Signing cartoon contracts. Crazy work. Not one visual. Hit the like button. Where the visual at? Not one visual, right? Since when? January? February? March? Okay? Blame it on me? Do we see a fucking yellow Beezy trying to be in the making? That's on me? Blame it on me? Man, these niggas ain't even got their own identity, man. Oh boy, man. Shout out to the nation, man. Appreciate y'all. Dude ain't even got his own identity. Blame it on me. Shout out the whole nation, man. Like, share, subscribe. Always remember, fear the fire, fear the flames. How you exposing lies and can't see the truth. Shout out Midnight Decipher. I like that one, man. Hope it ain't another Say So P in there for Buddy. That's what it might be, man. All right. If something weird happened to this kid, I'm going to be the first one to cover it. I'm going to be the first one on it. Y'all going to all revert back like, damn, yo. Bro was on that shit way before. Because I find that very odd and very strange how him and Trapboy Freddy ain't in public together. That's your artist, right? As I strategically dropped the last bomb of this whole situation. They not in public together. You don't see him hanging around this dude like artists do when they sign under another artist. They'd be what? Chilling. They'd be doing shit together, right? Similar like how Go Yayo and Lil Ronnie was up under Soldier Boy. Strategic drop. How Lil Ronnie and Go Yayo all in the sprinter with Soldier Boy doing shows and shit. Wherever Soldier Boy went, Lil Ronnie and Go Yayo went. But everywhere Trapboy Freddy going, he leaving this dude behind. Like, share, subscribe. Always remember, fear the fire, fear the flame, man. All right. Shout out the whole nation, man. Somebody said, get a job, bum. You just inspired me to keep working harder, man. Thank you. Guantanamo Bay. Guantanamo Bay. Guantanamo Bay. Guantao. Thank you, man, for the inspiration, bro. I appreciate you. It's people like you that make me work harder. Okay? Wax on, wax off. No Diddy. Miyagi. 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 Hey, Miyagi. Miyagi. Worry about your job, Miyagi. Wax on, wax off. Miyagi. Okay. Worry about your Miyagi-ness. All right, Miyagi. Oh, shit. 6 months to a year would be cash in time. Sorry to say. Won't that be? He got it. Shout out everybody up in here. Like, share, subscribe, man. Always remember, fear the fire, fear the flames, man, and stop complaining about the things that you ain't got. Start being grateful for the things that you take advantage of, all right, on a daily basis, all right, and that's air, water, being able to breathe, talk, being able to hear, having your eyesight, being able to walk, being able to move your bowels, regular shit that we take for granted on a daily basis, man. The best things in life are free, everyone. Start appreciating it, man. Facts. All this materialistic shit, all this, oh, I need this, I need that, man. Fuck all that. Because we can't take none of this with us. Once we leave here, we go into another transitioning state. All right? Another transitioning state. But just be thankful for the things that the Most High provide us with on a daily basis, man. Being able to use our limbs, being able to smell, being able to see, hear, being able to talk, use our voice. It's people that can't do this shit, man. It's people that's stuck in a permanent chair with a permanent stare, if you understand where I'm coming from. All right. So the best things in life are free. Like, share, subscribe. Always remember, fear the fire, fear the flames. I'm nothing without y'all, and we nothing without each other. I'm out.
Fear the fire.